About to push a shot. Huh?
Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the USC Trojans and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division I-A campus football stadium, opened in 1914 as Scott Field. The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line, making the adjustment. On third down, here's Bothwell. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Gets rid of it. Still running at the 40. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Quarterback keep. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Taylor wants to throw. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. Swamped immediately. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, and get a tackle for a loss.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller.
You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right side, it's Evans. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
The 11th play of this opening drive, they face a 3rd and short. He'll take it himself. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Finds a crease, it's Jordan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Mayava. Left side, it's Jordan. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Burrowing for yardage. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And man, it's a great job by this defense using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a 4th down.
Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Wants to throw on first. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Got room on the return. The 20, he's at the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Taylor wants to throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a gift to Bothwell. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. From midfield, looking for room. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now,
and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, USC. Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll start on the ground with Bothwell.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
He's got trips left, single receiver right on 2nd and 2. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Quarterback keeper. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo.
He's going to take a shot. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
If the quarterback's a little on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Throws for the tight end. Out wide right, it's Cotton.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Handoff to Rockwell. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Snapped on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Play action with Williams. Rolls right. He'll throw it. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Long way to go on 2nd down. Trying to get the corner. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Here's Williams. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Not a lot of room.
1st down, we ain't playing it.
Most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Changing the routes with his receiver. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Just had to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide-out set, trips right. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Trojans. Stealing a score on special teams. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll take the penalty and move them back. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. He's looking to throw. Unloads it downfield. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Looking to the big tight end. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless.
I think the next group of all these.
Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Johnson. He gets him past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
I know you ain't skipped that.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. No, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36.
I ain't saying shit. Hey.
Throwing, Williams.
How they be in the club?
Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Oh, no.
Man, you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration.
What the fuck is that?
Lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Always be, you know how like
Tight end in motion.
this song,
The D
before
react.
she put her twist on it. Young Jeezy song. This always, that song will always
3rd down
hit,
from
right?
the gun.
Just
Williams
turn that shit up and down.
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Fresh center downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area.
About third string,
the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just
too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Get on my nerves every day. Daily.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4.
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Snapped it, he has to have it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on down. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Williams reels it in. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's the Wildcats on top right now as they look to move to 6-2. We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly from this group, and yet here they are, very much in the mix in their lead.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA.
Play fake, Williams. Rush right in his face. Hit as he throws. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Nowhere to go.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Looking for a crease. Pass the 6. Could be an alley. The 50. The 40. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And how about this, though, man? Picking up right where they left off, putting up points, being explosive, being a threat. You thought at half maybe the defense would come up with some answers. So far, first drive, no answers to be found.
And he makes the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Stopped right there. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now
A shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Williams to throw. Rushes on. Avoids pressure on the right. The throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets him to the 41. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Sees an alley. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And he's brought down after a short gain. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Matthews. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Moving to his left. Going to try to get it himself. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Enough to move the chains. He's loose down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, USC!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Taylor wants to throw. Moves to his right. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's West. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy wide.
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll give it to Fluff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Back to pass on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. Ninja. Move it. Ice. Win. Down.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Taylor wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. They get to him as he throws. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead.
Makes the grab deep. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Williams on the play fake. Fires to the wide out. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
They're all over it. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here comes the heat, and he avoids the sack.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
On the run from inside his own 5. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Taylor wants to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that
finds a spot in the middle. Turning on the Jets. The tag. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party kick. A late touchdown. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Look out. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Pulls it. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Off to the races to the right. The tag. Touchdown, Bulldog. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Keeping his eyes downfield. Just gets rid of that one.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Williams under pressure. Right side, it's Jordan. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
This defense is so well coached. Everybody understanding their assignments, especially in coverage. There was a guy designed to take the running back out of the flat. He was able to get him down right away.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Fourth down, Williams. Got his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Williams will pass. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but this...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25. And the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Throwing, Williams. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Timeout, USC. One more play to pad the stats. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Going for the big play. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.